We all have gathered here in the special occasion of Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar Jayanti, and you all know like who was Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar. Bhim Rao Ambedkar was the greatest personality from our past. So not only actually he was the father of our constitution, but also he was a great philosopher. He was also a great you can say like economist, and also he was the most erudite person in our history. He was the most erudite person in our history. So there is a lot to talk about him, but if I start speaking all the things about him, there is a lot. But I just want to highlight few things about him which most of the people are unaware. In one of his statement, once he said, your life should be great. Your life should be great rather than long. So that means he never believed like I should live for मान लो 80 years, for 90 years, for more than 100 years. He never believed in that thing. What was his only motive? His only motive was to do some great things for our country, for our people. And why? Because he faced a lot. Because he faced or experienced a lot in his past when he was struggling or when he was suffering problems like untouchability, like casteism. So at that time what was happening in India, lots of conversion was happening. Like so many, they were also Hindus, or they also belonged to Hindu communities, but their own people were not actually accepting them in their own communities. Do you know, like people were actually treating them like they are animal or something. Maybe they are not human. So those kind of, they were being treated by other people. So the people had lots of hatred towards them. और obvious सी बात है कि अगर जैसे आपके अगर साथ में अगर कोई ऐसा ट्रीट करे तो आप उसके साथ में क्या होगा, आपके मन में बोलो, उसके लिए hatred तो होगी ना. So due to this hatred actually lots of conversion was happening. Lots of people were actually accepting Christianity at that time. So many Hindu people were accepting Christianity and some other religions also. What do I just want to say? At that time there was only one person who reunited their own people with their own community. When those people were not even ready to accept the Hindu religion, that's why they were actually being converted, or that's why they were ready to accept a different religion. So at that time he did a wonderful thing like reunite your own people in your own community, or keeping your people in your own community. That was the greatest thing he did, I think, which I think according to me. But no one still just actually give credit. Still people just break his statues and destroy his statues here and there. Do you think like it's really easy to write a constitution? To write a whole constitution? Is it an easiest thing to do? It's not the easiest thing. Is it an easiest thing to become the most literate person in India? He was the most literate person of India. No one could get those much of degrees as actually Bhim Rao Ambedkar could get or did. So that means he was not a, like you can say like a common person, or he was not a common personality. He was the greatest personality. And I just believe like maybe there won't be any time like people like Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar born again in India or take birth in India. I don't think so actually. Just because of today's what today's generation is doing. Today's generation is just actually doing like they are just running behind money. They are just doing so many things, okay, sometimes stupid things to earn money. But people actually do not live their life for a purpose. They are not living their life for a purpose. There was a time when each and every personality used to live their life for a purpose. But now what happens? Each and every person is living his life or their life is only to earn money, is to only to make their life great. But no one actually just think about our country, or no one just think about to make our country great or do something for our society, for our own people. Everyone just is really selfish and greedy. They just think about only themselves. But no one just think about our society. But only that person actually did. Okay, I'm not saying like only Bhimrao Ambedkar did a great thing, but there were so many great personalities too, like Bhagat Singh, like Chandrasekhar Azad. So those people were also actually the greatest personality in our history. Those people also did a great thing to actually make India great. But he was the father of nation. And I think you all know like how it was really hard to write the whole constitution. When India actually didn't get fully freedom. Do you know like India got freedom in 1947 but not fully freedom? When did we get fully freedom? When we wrote our own constitution, or when our own constitution had been written. जब हमारा खुद का constitution लिखा गया था, then we got fully freedom at that time. So when we got freedom in 1947, at that time we didn't get fully freedom just because of we didn't have our own constitution. So at that time, that person actually just took a step to just write our constitution, and there was actually a community or a committee was made, and in that committee Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar was the chairperson of that committee, and that committee was the drafting committee. The committee who actually wrote the whole constitution, in which the main chairperson was Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. So why do I still actually talk about him a lot? Why do I still believe in his ideology? Do you know, for the simple things? Because he never thought only for a single community. He never did only for a single community. He did all the things, or he did all the things for each and every community, for each and every community's people. He provided them equality. He provided them equal opportunities in education. But actually now lower caste people also getting government jobs because of him. Because of only him. He provided equal opportunities for all. But no one actually just could do that. And still I believe like if there were no Ambedkar, we could never get those kind of things which we now have. We have a right of speech. Do you know? That is also comes in our, I think, fundamental right to speech. You can speak about bad things. If you can speak about wrong things. You can actually put your opinion in front of people, and that is called right to speech. Those kind of things he provided us in our constitution. He was the wonderful personality actually. Okay, but I just want to conclude my whole concept by just telling you the concept of education. Do you know what's the importance of education in our life? How education can change your whole life? Do you understand? The person whose father is a mason, can construct or can design the great buildings or the great structures by becoming engineer. Only by getting education. Only by getting education. The person whose son distribute a newspaper can become a writer in any printing press. Can become a writer in printing press, or can write his own article by just getting education. That's the importance of education. The person whose son actually sells books here and there can write his own books. By just getting education. The people who work under someone can make their own brand, can make their own company by just getting education. No one can actually help you to achieve your goals or achieve your dreams, but only education can. No one can help you to live your life according to your choice, but only education can. No one can actually provide you the things. No one can actually provide you the things to become a great personality, but only education can. If you have born in a poor family and you die in a poor family, so there is also, I think, somewhere education is responsible. But if you make yourself educated, If you make yourself educated, maybe you have born in a poor family, but that's my guarantee, you won't die in a poor family. If you make yourself educated. That's the value of education in our life. If you want to do some great things for other people also, for not only yourself, just because of nowadays everyone is living their life for themselves. Everyone is just trying to make happy themselves, but no one is just thinking about our society, about our people, about India. How many people think about India? People just think about themselves. People are that much of selfish and greedy in this world. No one just think about. But if you want to do something great for your country, for your own people, for your community, so there is only one thing that can help you, and that is education. Education makes you a wise person. Education makes you a wise person. Education changes the way of your thinking. Education changes the way of your talking. Education changes the way of your, or education also change your views. Education also change your point of views towards your nation, towards the people, towards the humanity. Education make us a good human. Education makes us a good citizen too. Education makes us a good citizen too. Education can make you a great father. Education can make you a great brother. Education can make you a great son also. That's the importance of education in our life. If you want to live your life for your dreams, if you really want to achieve your dreams, or if you really want to follow your dreams, so there is only one thing that can help you, and that is also education. So that's how education plays an important role in our life. And I think you all know, like, how do we get education now? Everyone can get equal opportunities in education because of only Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. Just because of there was only one person who actually didn't think about only particular one community. He thought about all the people. He thought about same. He never think that only upper classes should be get good education or should be get proper education. He always thought each and every person should get equal opportunities in education or should get equal education. So don't you think that was a great work that he did? That's why I give too much respect to him. Maybe I can just give or deliver a good speech, but still, after doing a great work, I cannot ever do the work which he did or which Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar did. I just can't ever do the things. Not only I think millions of people, or the people who think that they are great, they just can't do the work which he did. I know people try to make their own community great, but no one just think about all the people. All the people. We don't have to make only one community great. How India will become a great? How? I would like to ask you. I would like to ask you a question. How India would become great? When only a single community would become great. When each and every community would become great, then there is a possibility that India can become great. We don't have to actually make only particular one community great to make India great. We have to think about all the communities. We have to think about each and every class, whether the person belongs to a lower class or from a, you can say, like upper class. We have to think about a lot, everyone. Okay, I just won't take you too much time of yourself, just because of I have a lot to